Jam, how do you plan your live events? How do you go about it? What are the tools that you use? Is it easy? What's your workflow? Guys, I got you, okay? I have a workflow for you as usual. So all you have to do is subscribe and start watching. Let's go. Hi guys, it's Jam, the founder of Barangay University and Committee, and welcome to my latest series called the VA Sorcerer Life, wherein for this video, I'll teach you how to go about it when it comes to creating events. It can be live or like, what usually live pala, no? So for this specific video, live lang tayo. And now, it's your time to actually switch your attention to our Zoom, wherein I'll show you my workflow, very, very easy workflow. No, ilang steps? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 steps in creating events. So, first step is all about researching. Like, you have to research that whenever you create events, it should be something that will solve problems. Solve current big problems, no? Of your community members, no? Of your target market. So, always research what are the current needs and struggles of your audience, no? Kasi iba-iba siya eh, no? I usually ask ChatGPT and the community to marry everything. And once I get all their problems, no, that's when I source, no. If the topic isn't your specialty, if it's something that I can't talk about, I'm not qualified to talk about or not confident to talk about, then I ask for a resource person. Okay, so I search for a resource person who can talk about it. Kasi I want to give something really valuable to my audience, someone who I can collaborate with. Ayan, no? Doesn't matter kung mataas ang following o hindi, basta knowledgeable and can add value to my community, no? To my members. Doesn't really matter, no? From there, once the speaker said yes, or maybe ako yung speaker, I know what content there is na, that's when I market the event as early as possible. So we agree on a date, and then we market the event. So that's when I prepare the poster. That's when I create that event or registration page, and that's when I market it online. So they market it in their own socials and in my own socials. Okay. From there, that's when we prepare all the materials such as content, presentation, which platform to use. Usually, what I use is Streamyard before Zoom, but now I find Streamyard a lot better kasi you can cross live with different platforms. From there, you can also plan on your games and prizes and whatever you need to plan on for that specific event. After that, it's launch time, it's event time, and then from there, chill, have fun, make sure your team members are fun, you're on time, okay, make sure your audience are having a great time and the objective was delivered, okay, make sure they were able to like get the objective or the gist of what they need to get from the event, okay, and then review the performance and then do better after, and then kung ano man yung naging kasunduan nyo ng kakolab mo, then you fulfill. Baka meron kayong mga payments ganyan na you promised, or maybe may promise for Starbucks ganyan after the event, then you deliver Starbucks to that person you collaborated with. So yeah, that's how you create events, online events, guys. Very easy, very fun, and this is something that you guys can start with. Okay, when you start building your community, you have to be able to double time when it comes to doing online events. So you can literally like post it online and invite multiple people to join and attract new members in your community. And then from there, the recording, you can use it as you can edit it and use it as video manuals, okay, and add it to your YouTube channel or whatever. So this is how I started, and this is something that I want to impart to you guys as well. Hope this video helps you. See you on the very last module after this. Bye guys, maraming salamat po.